Hello friends, this is probably a dork, and today we're doing something new. We are playing Slay the Princess, the Pristine Cut Edition. Or that's just a part of its name, I'm not sure actually. I'm so excited to play this game either way. It's absolutely gorgeous. I did watch another creator play it a little bit, but I stopped because I just love it so much. I have to play it now. There are like over 100 achievements for this game alone. So yeah, this is a little crazy. It only says continue because I did try to start the video and I literally only got to the beginning part. Because I want to have the game audio and my audio separate. That way I can edit them because this game narrates itself, actually. So I do not have to narrate it. So for those of you who find some of my words like... Oh my gosh. Wow, look at that. Beautiful. Insane. So cool. But what I was trying to say is for those of you who are cringing at my pronunciation of some words, now you don't have to worry because they're gonna do it for me. But yeah, look at the art style. It is so gorgeous. This game is so multifaceted. Like, it's just gorgeous. It's insane. It's beautiful. I'm obsessed. So yeah. Before we begin, I just wanted to say, if you could like this video, that would mean a whole lot to me. Your guys' support just honestly makes me so happy. So yeah, you can like this video, you can comment your thoughts down below. I love hearing your comments. I hope you're excited about the new game, and you can also subscribe if you haven't already. I have an Instagram and a TikTok. You can follow me for my art. But yeah, let's stop yapping and get into it. Look at it, how beautiful it is. It's, oh, I can't. Okay, so we're gonna do new game. Pretend I never did that. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Look at how, first of all, look at the mouse. Adorable. And second, I love how the picture moves.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
Okay, yeah, lots of choices. Wow, so many choices actually. Explore the end of the world. What are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward for doing this? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do. Sweet, I've always wanted to off a monarch. Viva la revolution. No. Continue silently to the cabin and turn around and leave. Ooh. Not me wanting to start here first. Huh. Yeah, let's just turn around and leave.
Seriously? You're just going to turn around and leave? Do you even know where you're going?
Nope, I don't need to. Quietly continue down the path, away from the cabin.
Fine. I suppose you just quietly continue down the path away from the cabin. Good. What we're being asked to do here is wrong. Better to wash our hands of this whole situation than to take part in it. Ignore that annoying little voice. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
I can't. He's true. He's right.
That's strange. It looks like this path also leads to the cabin. How convenient. Everything's back on track again. Maybe the world can still be saved after all.
No. Turn around again and leave again.
You're really keen on wasting everyone's time, aren't you? It's remarkably selfish, if you ask me. I've already outlined the stakes of the situation. If you don't do your job, everyone dies. Like, dies. Forever.
Well, I don't want to kill an innocent princess. Quietly continue down the
Your
path.
silence is deafening.
It's none of my business,
Fine.
man.
You turn around and trek back down the path you came. Oh, would you look at that? You're at the cabin again. Now, I'm not normally one for superstition or astrology, but I have to say, it seems like the universe itself is doing its best to bring you to your fated confrontation with the princess.
Oh, I can't be quiet anymore. There's no fighting this, is there? I have to go into the cabin, don't I? Fine. Oh yeah, well, I guess I start walking in a different direction. Again, in fact, I'm going to just keep trekking through the wilderness until I find a way out of this place. We might as well commit.
There's always a choice. Let me tell you right now that you're making the wrong one for pretty much everyone who's ever lived, as well as for everyone who ever will.
Damn, that's too bad. I don't want to kill an innocent person.
And here we go. As you trudge into the woods, something strange starts to happen.
Yeah, look it, there it is.
At first, it's little flickers out of the corner of your eyes.
Ooh, the sound.
Glimpses of familiar wooden structures through the leaves.
Familiar wooden structures.
But as you focus on your surroundings, you start to realize that those flickers weren't just a trick of light.
Even though the music is kind of scary, I love it right now.
In every direction, there is a path and a cabin. And not just a cabin, the cabin. An infinite fractal of paths and cabins desperately trying to draw you back to where you need to be.
Look at that one's so tiny and far away. Yeah, this is really cool. Also, I am just like finding it so fascinating to just stare at the drawings in this game, like, and the way they're all wiggling, like all the lines. It's so trippy and just cool. It's just so cool. I love it. I love this game already so much.
Wait, what's going on? You're too stubborn for that, aren't you? It doesn't matter how many paths or cabins appear around you, you're just going to do whatever you can to shirk your responsibility because you care more about irritating me than you do about the fate of the world.
You're wrong. I don't want to kill an innocent person.
You've doomed us all, you know that, right? But of course you do. Otherwise you wouldn't just wander off into the forest in search of certain death.
No.
You lose track of just how long you spend aimlessly tromping through the wilderness. But it's not like any of that time spent lost in the woods really matters, because it isn't long before the world ends and everyone dies.
Yeah, right. Chapter 2, The Stranger. Okay.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path is a cabin. And in the basement of that cabin is a princess.
Look at the wall. Was that always there? I don't feel like it was.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
I'm getting a terrible sense of deja vu. Wait, hasn't this already happened? Okay, no, you aren't kidding. She actually ended the world last time, didn't she? What the hell is she? Oh, you bastard. You're in for it now. I'm wise to your tricks. But I died. The whole world ended. What am I doing here? Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin. Yep, okay, heading to the cabin now, where I'm definitely going to slay that princess. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin. Silently proceed to the cabin. Those walls weren't here last time. You can't just force me to go to the cabin.
What are you talking about? I'm sure those walls have always been there. It makes sense if you think about it. If there weren't any walls in the woods, someone might have gotten lost. Or Heaven forbid, someone other than you might have stumbled onto the princess.
Huh. Why
If he
me?
doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way.
Is the hero siding with me or with the narrator?
I don't know. I think it's more fun if he knows what we're thinking.
Huh.
He's like a captive audience. He might have walled off everything but the path to the cabin, but I'm sure there's plenty of other ways we can ruin his day. If by ruining my day, you mean ruining everyone's day forever, then yes, I suppose there are plenty of ways you could pull that off. The world really did end last time, didn't it? We should be careful. For all we know, we just got lucky.
Well... I think it's interesting. Now, there are constraints, yes, with their narration, I guess, if you will. But I think it's interesting that even though I'm avoiding the task, I am avoiding it from a place of being good-natured, but the game's interpretation of avoiding it is to be a contrarian, if you will, hence the second voice. I think it's really cool that there become different voices of narration over time in this game. Also, the music is changing the more I wait. And that is one of the achievements, is to wait. It's just so beautiful. I really wonder if I can just sit here. I'm kind of curious to see how long it takes him. I wonder if it even matters. Can I just ignore it? I guess I won't.
The world hasn't ended yet, and you are never going to slay her with that attitude. Stuff those pathetic little voices to the back of your mind and stay focused on the task ahead.
Lie? Yep, okay, heading to the cabin now where I'm definitely going to slay that princess. Yeah, I get it. I'm going to the cabin. Silently proceed to the cabin. I guess I'll go quietly.
A warning
Oh,
before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat, and she will do everything in her power to stop you from slaying her. Don't believe a word she says. If we're stuck going in there, maybe we should believe her. Maybe she isn't a liar. Ignore him. He's just being difficult for the sake of it.
yeah, true.
Let's keep an open mind. The cabin interior is wrong. A confusing patchwork of many cabin interiors, all projected across what's almost the same space.
True.
It's all shifted. An inch here, a foot there, such that the seams are never quite visible enough for the place to make any sense. The only furniture of note is a plain table, its legs all the wrong lengths, its material devoid of feature. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
I'm not taking the blade.
The
I
blade
won't.
is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I'm not
If he
doing
wants
it.
us to take it, maybe we should just leave it to collect dust. Or better yet, grab it and throw it out the window. What good is a knife against a world-ending monstrosity anyway?
True. That's a good point.
No, we're taking the knife. Have you seen this place? We have literally no idea what to expect and no idea what we're dealing with. I've already told you what you're dealing with. You're dealing with a princess. How many times do I have to explain this incredibly simple and straightforward premise?
100 more.
You can't just say that. But when everything here is so wrong. Listen to me. My job is to describe facts as facts and to guide you through your job, which is to slay the princess and through that action, save the entire world.
I wonder if I messed it up by going that route first. Like, I wonder if it originally looks normal when you first enter it.
And if you're going to slay her, you cannot let fear creep into your heart. You cannot lose yourself before you even get to her. Oh, ho, ho, ho. You've piqued my interest. What's going to happen if we lose ourselves? Nothing, because you're going to pull yourself to just ignore the stressful geometry and stay calm.
I didn't mean to skip it that fast. I'm sorry.
How? Even if we closed our eyes, you're constantly describing it to us. I'm not going to stop doing my job, so you're just going to have to get better at yours. And quickly, if you don't mind. Yes, take a deep breath. I'm all for getting under his skin, but we'll miss out on loads of fun if we shrivel up into a ball and go insane the first time we see something weird. What you're seeing here is obviously real. Just accept it and go with the flow. It really isn't hard. Okay, I'm fine.
It's interesting that they're freaking out.
Good. Now, whenever
And
you're
conversing
ready,
with each
we're
other.
all waiting for you to complete a very important
More than
task.
me, at least. Yeah.
You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. It's a wall. There isn't much to see here. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime.
Wipe the mirror. Huh.
You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
This is why our little hand, our mouse is a claw, I guess. And we're a lizard guy. Who knows?
But there was a mirror a second ago,
Can the princess really love us like this?
and now it's gone. You know that taking the mirror away from us isn't going to change things, right? We'll find it again, and then we'll see whatever it is that you don't want us to see.
Is it ourselves that they don't want us to see? Enter the basement. I'm not taking the blade.
The door to the basement creaks open,
so
revealing
cool.
a web of branching staircases all built from unidentifiable materials. Nothing here seems to belong, and the closer you examine your surroundings, the more confused you get, your head throbbing with the effort of making sense of this place. None of the stairs even seem to go anywhere, let alone down. The air here has a sickening, almost sludge-like miasma to it, the kind of indiscernible quality that comes from the blending together of every scent there is at once. An odour that is simultaneously everything and yet the sum of it all coalescing into a thick, nauseating nothing. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favour.
Interesting.
Her voice, a disquieting collage of tone and personality, drags up the stairs.
Hello? Hi. What are you doing here? Are you here to kill?
No, thank you. Oh, don't be such a baby. I don't want to do this. Let's just turn around and leave. This feels wrong. This feels like a trap. Like whatever we do, we're gonna die. We don't even have a weapon. But we already tried turning around and leaving, didn't we? And he threw up a wall. No way to go but forward. And whatever choice we make, whatever she is, we know one thing for sure. And what's that? That the fate of the world hinges on your success? There'll still be plenty of ways to ruin his day.
Nice. Take the harsh stairs to the left, the center staircase, the soft stairs to the right. I like soft. Soft stairs are
You
good.
step to the right. The path feels soft and reassuring against your feet. The stairs almost seem to cradle you as you make your way down, like they're guiding your heels from one step directly to the next. You barely have to extend any effort to descend, the stairway doing most of the work for you. You don't feel like there's any concern that you might slip or tumble or lose your way.
Interesting.
But the further you go, the deeper you sink in. First, it's like a lovely plush carpet, your toes digging down and barely hitting any resistance at all. But soon enough, you're fighting just to keep your knees from sinking out of sight. The softness threatens to swallow you whole, to wrest control of your body and surround you in a false ethereal bliss, pretending to save you from the cruelties of choice and consequence. It's slow going, but you manage to fight against the overwhelming urge to fall back into comfort and nothingness, the very struggle to continue forward consuming your every thought.
Oh, wow.
You slowly lose sense of yourself the further you go.
Interesting.
Time disappears, and you can feel yourself begin to untether.
Oh, look at our mouse.
Physical sensations dull and then vanish,
Ah, it's becoming
until
simpler.
the only things experienced are the endless repeating patterns and emotions of the journey, a continuous march forward to a destination long forgotten. Consumption and betrayal, skepticism and blind devotion, rivalry and submission, terror and longing, pain and unfamiliarity. And at the heart of it all, an emotion that can only be described as...
Are you okay?
Oh, that was all so pretty.
What the hell was that? What happened to us? I feel so strange. Like I'm fundamentally different, but also still the same person I was at the top of the stairs. Oh well, that was a trip, but now it's over. Time to get back to our old devilish ways. The princess, eyes bright but otherwise shrouded in darkness, watches you impatiently from the other side of the basement. Don't forget why you're here.
She's so pretty, and so is the room.
And why are we here again? In case you weren't listening, I'm afraid I lost myself on the way down. You're here to... He's just being an ass, we remember. Though I'm still not sure if we should trust you. Let's talk to her for a bit, try and get our bearings. She seems normal.
Interesting. It's so... hopefully she can't hear all of it. Explorer, I'm sorry, I didn't realize I was here. What's your name? Getting down here was weird. Like I was pulled apart and put back together again. Do you know what happened to me? For all I know, you're locked up down here for a reason. Do you know why you're down here? Interesting. You're apparently a threat to the world. I was sent here to slay you. Sorry, I didn't realize I was here.
That's okay. Sometimes I forget where I am too.
The shadows recede, revealing the princess's face. She's so warm and friendly. It's deception. Don't buy into it.
How strange. So, why are you here?
As the princess
Interesting.
speaks again, it's almost as if she fractures. And where there was once just one of her, there is now another. We can do that? I don't like this. It's those cabins all over again. Can we put her back? You said you'd been here before, right? What exactly happened last time?
I wasn't here before.
Does it matter? Yes, it matters. But I'm not going to waste any more time prying out details if you're going to be so irritating about it. It seems to me like you saw something you weren't supposed to have seen. If only you'd listened to whatever words of wisdom you were given in that other reality. But what's done is done, isn't it? Whatever you saw last time, unsee it. Whatever thoughts weaseled their way into your head, unthink them. If it's not already too late. You have a job to do here, and you need to do it now.
It's definitely too late, man. Our realities are fracturing. We are done for. It's much too late.
Oh, new plan. Let's see if we can make even more of her.
Interesting. There's more of you now. What's your name? Getting down here was weird. Do you know what happened to me? Okay, are these all the same? I'm getting you out of here. Try and free her. I don't know what you are, but I can't trust you. I can't trust anything here. Leave her in the basement. Retrieve the blade. Why are all of these together? Interesting. There's more of you now.
Do you need help? Not that there's much I can do chained up like this, but I'm the only one down here. So if you need anything, I'll do my best.
She seems so nice.
What's that supposed to mean? Are you trying to get under my skin?
Interesting.
She fractures again. I don't like where this is going. Neither do I, which is why you need to slay her now before things get more complicated than they already are.
I like how when she fractures, she also has different opinions. That's really interesting.
How would we even do that? Where would we start? We'd always start by retrieving the blade.
You could go back?
Can we even leave this place? I don't like thinking about what might happen to us if we have to go back through those stairs. Well, that's where the blade is. If you want it, you'll have to go and get it. I don't think we're going to be able to put her back.
I think he's right. I don't even know if we would be able to slay her at this point.
Kind of hurts to think about it, doesn't it? It's like everything we say just multiplies her. It certainly looks that way, so please, for the love of everything, stop asking her questions and stop stalling. You're obviously just making things worse.
What's your name? For all I know, you're locked here for a reason. Again, these are all together. Why? What if I just want that one? Let's see. Do you know what happened to me? We'll go with, I guess, this time.
I don't know what happened to you, but you look like you're in one piece now. But I understand. Sometimes I feel like I'm being pulled apart too. It's so terrifying down here. But at least now you're not alone. And I'm not alone either.
She's very nice.
We're probably stuck down here forever, aren't we? There's no way out, and barely a way in. I don't remember what it was like before I was in this place. Why would I know what happened to you?
That's reasonable.
You're not really cut out for this, are you? Why are you even here?
A lot of different opinions. What's your name? For all I know, yeah. Retrieve the blade. Again, that's all. What's your name?
You can call me Princess, if you'd like.
Maybe she forgot.
Princess. You can address me as Your Royal Highness, or Her Majesty. Any honorific should do, really. It doesn't matter. I've been down here for so long. What's the point of a name if there's no one around to use it?
It's so interesting, all of the different thoughts.
None of them have names. How astute. I told you she was untrustworthy. Wait, that's not right. Go on. Take a step forward. Your foot lands, but it lands different. You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride.
You experience a firm footfall, a gentle tread, a confident stride. So, if she's fractaling, does that mean we are as well?
You can feel yourself rupture.
Yeah.
The room spins, your perception multiplying in a sickening kaleidoscope as your very self is pulled in incomprehensibly many directions.
Wow.
You find the blade suddenly in your hands. All at once you use it to strike at her bindings as you remain upstairs and slay her and leave her.
Oh, one of these is saving her. Wow, it's so many different perspectives.
Is this what the end of the world looks like? What an unbearable mess. But this... We can't... Do you not have anything witty to say? I could use a good bit of wit right now.
So pretty.
No, I don't, because this isn't fun. How are we supposed to have fun if everything is happening at the same time? It's the same as nothing happening, and nothing is excruciating.
I wouldn't say that. I'd say it would be quite overwhelming. Also, look at our mouse now. It's a little knife.
Luckily for all of us, nothing and everything doesn't go on forever. The world and the princess collapse in on themselves before it all falls
Interesting.
apart.
Oh, wow.
I think he's gone. We were never going to salvage this, were we?
What happened to us? What are we? There are parts of us that are dead, and the others, they just don't fit. They just don't fit. We can feel them moving around in spaces they don't belong. It's all so uncomfortable. Did you do this? Did we do this? Can you pull us back apart? Can you fix us?
We should help her. I think we did this. How surprisingly sincere. I didn't actually think our actions had consequences.
Of course they do.
It's a little late for regret, isn't it?
Please.
Huh. It's going to be okay. I'll do my best. I don't think you're supposed to be fixed, Savage. No. You just destroyed everything. I'm not going to fix you. Say nothing. Oh my god. It's going to be okay. Ah. Interesting. The illusion of choice. When everything is possible, nothing is. That was an achievement. But you don't know if she had the chance to hear your reply. She's gone, replaced with something else.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her?
She's in the mirror.
And there's that mirror again. Why is it here? Why now?
I don't know where she went, and I don't know how we'd even go about looking for her. Interesting. The narrator is gone. I think I'm supposed to look at that mirror. Approach the mirror.
I'm begging you, don't do this.
Don't look at myself? Ignore him? You approach the mirror.
This doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yeah, don't look at it. I don't like that thing.
But earlier you liked it so much. The voices feel small, distant, as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone, but the mirror remains. It's time for you to see what's in it. The body, it's you. Oh, I am horrendous. I have wings too. Interesting. Are we a bird? Huh. You are alone in a place that is empty. It's quiet here. Proceed to the cabin. Ah. Oh, wow. You are at the cabin. Approach her. We found her. That was quick. Oh, wow.
Something finds me in the long quiet and brings me the gift of a fragile vessel.
She's so beautiful. The hands, like, oh my gosh. What are you? The gift of a fragile vessel? Is this the end of the world? Let her out of there. Do you know the narrator? Are you what sent me to slay the princess? Are you what trapped me here? Do you know about the worlds beyond this place? Are you the princess? Do we know each other? What happens now? Huh. What happens now?
Nothing as we are, but I know that there are worlds beyond us, and that we are meant to reach them. There is no exit, but this vessel is a creature of perception. She can make you forget, if only you believe her to be able to. Bring me more perspectives so that I may be whole, and perhaps then we will know our freedom.
Aren't you scared that I'll find a way to kill you? How much will I forget? How many more pieces of you do I have to find? And what if I don't let you do this to me? I was sent to slay the princess to stop her from destroying the world. If I help you, is that what you're going to do? Okay, make me forget. How much will I forget?
Everything, until we meet again.
Okay, make me forget. Interesting.
She asks that I tell you to remember her. You won't.
Oh wow. Everything goes dark and you die. A rich and vibrant heart, bring the stranger to her.
You're on a path in the woods, and at the end of that path,
The real Slay the
is a
Princess
cabin.
starts here. You'll know when
And
you
in the basement
do
of
it.
that
I think
cabin
it said, I don't know, I got
is
a lot of
princess.
achievements. Huh.
You're here to slay her. If you don't, it will be the end of the world.
No, you can skip previously seen dialogue by hitting Tab on your keyboard or RI on your controller cue. You're here to slay her. If you don't, it'll be the end of the world. The end of the world, what are you talking about? Have you considered that maybe the only reason she's going to end the world is because she's locked up?
While I appreciate the mental exercise, we are running up against a bit of a ticking clock. Nevertheless, let me assure you, the princess is locked up because she's dangerous. She is not dangerous because she's locked up. And before you decide to waste even more of our time by asking how I know that, let me suggest a more pragmatic lens through which to view this situation. Causality doesn't matter here, because the end result is the same no matter what led us up to this point. If the princess leaves the cabin, the world will end, and there is no changing that. It's no use arguing semantics over a metaphorical chicken or egg, because the egg is hatched and it's about to ruin everything. Unless, of course, you do your job and slay her.
The end of the world, what are you talking about? Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Can't someone else do this? Forget it, I'm not doing this. Have you considered that maybe I'm okay with the world ending? Do I get some sort of reward? Oh, okay, thanks for telling me what to do, sweet. I've always wanted to do that. Huh. Killing a princess seems kind of bad though, doesn't it? Does it? Are you a monarchist? Is slaying a princess that much worse than slaying a fisherman or a miller or a seamstress? If anything, slaying a princess is much better than slaying a seamstress. Seamstresses contribute something of value to society. Well, that is rude to assume that she wouldn't want to contribute anything. The end of the world, what are you talking about? Forget this, I'm not doing it. Silently continue. Also, I'm sorry if you can hear that. Someone outside is doing work again, it seems.
You make your way up the short path to the cabin. You'll find the princess within. A warning before you go any further. She will lie, she will cheat. We're not going to go through with this, right? She's a princess. We're supposed to save princesses, not slay them. Ignore him. He doesn't know what he's talking about.
The other one's gone. The other voice. The contrarian, I think? Oh, interesting. Huh.
The interior of the cabin is almost entirely bare. The air is stale and musty, and the floor and walls are painted in a fine layer of dust. The only furniture of note is a plain wooden table. Perched on that table is a pristine blade.
It has more detail.
The blade is your implement.
Avoiding it.
You'll need it if you want to do this right.
I don't want to do it right. Enter the basement without the blade. I almost hit with the blade on accident.
The door to the basement creaks open, revealing a staircase faintly illuminated by an unseen light in the room below. This is an oppressive place. The air feels heavy and damp, a hint of rot filtering from the ancient wood. If the princess really lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
He keeps trying to validate the experience.
Her voice softly carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
It's hypnotizing. It's the kind of voice you only have to hear once to remember it for the rest of your life. Don't let it fool you. It's all part of the manipulation. You're playing a dangerous game by coming here unarmed.
I disagree. Just checking in on you. I'm here to save you. I'm here to save you. Lie? Hey, I think I'm here to slay you. Slay! Continue down the stairs.
Good. You're still listening to reason. It would be better if you had a weapon, but you may still be able to do what needs to be done. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes with the princess. There's a heavy chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall of the basement. She's beautiful. How could someone like this be a threat to anyone? I am begging you to stay focused. There's a lot riding on you here.
Hi. Do you think you can get me out of these chains?
Hold on, let's talk a bit first. I'll see what I can do.
You're only making this more difficult.
She's so pretty.
Thank you. Thank you.
You're making a huge mistake. No, you're doing the right thing. You walk up to the chains binding the princess to the wall and give them a tug. They're large and heavy, far too solid for you to even imagine trying to break them apart.
I'm guessing you don't have the key?
Maybe it's somewhere upstairs. Doubtful.
No.
Whoever locked the princess away down here intended for her to never see the light of day. They wouldn't have just left the key to her chains somewhere in the cabin.
And if there isn't a key, do you have any other ideas? I'm going to check upstairs. Maybe the key is still lying around somewhere up there. And if not, maybe I can at least find something to break you free.
Okay. I'll be here. Good luck.
You attempt to make your way out of the basement, but the door at the top of the stairs slams shut. You hear the click of a lock sliding into place. Is someone else here?
Hey, let me out of here. Try the door. Return to the bottom of the stairs. Try the door.
You try the door, but it's locked from the outside. Your shouts and pleas are met with silence. You're here to slay the princess, and you won't leave until the task is done. You make your way to the bottom of the stairs. This would have been so much easier if you'd just taken the blade like you were supposed to. Easier for whom? Easier for everyone. Look at the mess you're in.
I heard the door slam. They locked you down here too, didn't they?
There's a slight panic rising in the princess's voice.
If If I could just get out of these chains, I know we could force our way out of here together.
She barely
Oh,
hesitates before
damn.
raising her arm to her mouth, her teeth tearing through her limb with the determination of a trapped wolf.
That is insane. Her eyes are like so scary now. It's so cool.
As she rips her flesh from her bone, a sound comes from behind you. The clang of bouncing metal.
Oh? Also, why didn't she do this from the start?
It's the blade from upstairs. You're not sure how it made its way down here, but if there's a time to strike, it's now.
I don't know
Or
about that.
we could use it to free her. You won't like what happens if you do that.
Save the princess.
Fine.
Does this mean I contribute to...
Against
Oh,
your
God.
better judgment,
Her
you place
eyes
the
are
blade against the
huge.
ragged, self-inflicted wound on the princess's arm, just above the unyielding chain binding her to this place. You cut into her flesh. The blade is sharp, and
Holy
it takes little
crap.
effort to crack through the bone of her arm.
She should be bleeding a whole lot more. Because you could definitely bleed to death from an injury like this.
Her limb falls to the
Damn.
ground, and the heavy chains follow suit.
That better have not been your wedding finger, ma'am. Your ring finger.
She didn't so much as utter a sound through the whole ordeal.
That's absurd.
No, she didn't. She smiles softly as her gaze meets yours, blood from her wounded arm dripping rhythmically to the ground. How is she still smiling after everything? It's like she isn't even bothered by what just happened.
Thank you. Now let's get out of here.
Approach the locked door.
No, we won't have any of that. The stakes are too high. You can't just let her escape into the world. No, I can't just let her escape into the world.
Oh no.
As the princess approaches the bottom stair, your body steps forward and raises the blade. Wait, this isn't fair. You can't just do that. Watch me.
What are you doing?
Dang. Warn her.
Stop that.
Something's come over you, hasn't it? You know you don't have to do this, right?
Your body lunges forward, the blade held low, ready to sink into her heart. But the princess dodges, stumbling back against the wall before the blade has a chance to connect. Stop it. Stop trying to resist me. I'm trying to get you out of here alive.
It's so interesting that, she's barely known us that long. How could you be so trusting? Resist.
The blade. Move the blade. As your body remains frozen in stubborn resistance, the princess takes a cautious step forward.
We both know this isn't you.
She nervously reaches towards you and takes the blade from your infuriatingly rigid hands. What are you doing?
I'm sorry. I'll try to be quick.
She plunges it into
Ooh.
your chest, tearing through flesh and sinew. It is agony. But you aren't dead yet.
Oh no! I'm so sorry.
Stay strong. We can tough it out until it's done. For her sake. For her sake? Don't you start pretending that dying a painful death is some sort of heroic gesture. The two of you have literally doomed everyone. Whatever. She sinks the blade into your chest again and again and again, and you feel every inch of burning pain that slices its way into your body.
I'm sorry.
Damn.
She doesn't know how to use a knife, does she?
No. I guess
Apparently
not.
not. Though it doesn't matter how sloppy her blade work is, does it? A stab wound is still a stab wound, and it won't be long before you bleed out.
I'm so sorry.
With one last thrust of the knife, your legs give out beneath you. You collapse to the floor, your blood pooling around you, your limbs unresponsive. The princess stares down at your ruined chest as tears carve rivulets of pink down her blood-spattered cheeks. It can't just end like this, right? Oh, that's rich coming from you. As much as I'd prefer for things to have gone differently, I can't deny the reality of what's happened. The two of you made your choice. It's over. Everything goes dark, and you die.
The damsel. Why didn't we see the fractals? Wait, hasn't this happened already?
It hasn't. Or if it has, I certainly haven't been a part of it. We've just met for the first time, you and I. If he doesn't remember what happened, then maybe it's best to keep it that way. Yes, he didn't approve of us last time, did he? If we're going to
Voice
save
of
our
Smith.
beloved, we'll have to be sneaky about it. Our beloved? Yes, you'll have to be very sneaky about your intentions if you're going to try and save the princess. Ah, so all of the cards are on the table. Then you should know that we and the princess are in love, and the four of us will be foiling any and all assassination attempts you've got in the works.
And the four of us.
We'll see about that. Whatever you do, just be sure to ignore him specifically. It sounds like he's the sort who'd sacrifice the whole world for a peck on the cheek. What can I say? A world without love is a world that isn't worth saving.
He's not wrong. Let's assume I'm telling the truth, and all of this really did already happen. Why should I listen to you? Why should I bother doing anything? Proceed to the cabin, turn around, and leave.
Those are two very different questions, but fine, I'll indulge you if that's what it takes to get you moving. Let's say for a moment that this really is the second time you've met me, or at least a version of me. If you're back here, I'm assuming you died, which probably only happened because you didn't listen to me. You were the one who did us in, villain.
No, it kind of was our fault.
Well, not you in the literal sense, but you did everything you could to stop us from rescuing her. Oh, I wonder why. Maybe it's because the entire world was at stake. No lone princess is worth that price. I beg to differ. I'm not going to argue with you. I'm just going to take a deep breath and assume that whoever is making the decisions here has the common sense to ignore your protestations. Anyway, I believe your second question was, what's the point of doing anything? If you're asking that, it sounds to me like you're making the rather dangerous assumption that your actions last time around didn't have any consequences. What do you mean? Of course there weren't any consequences. You forced the princess to kill us, and now everyone's right back where they started. That sounds pretty consequence-free to me. Yes, but in this purely hypothetical scenario, that begs the question of how you got back here. Did time simply rewind itself, or were you instead transported to a different world entirely? If it's the latter, what do you think happened after you died? Do you think the people there lived happily ever after? Or do you think that the princess, left unhindered, brought about the end to everyone and everything, just like I told you she would?
Well, we can't know.
She would never. She's a perfect angel that you cruelly imprisoned as part of some convoluted, dastardly scheme. Convoluted? I don't know how this premise could be any more simple. Princess bad, stop her, save everyone.
Princess bad. I'm with them. I'm going to find a way to save her from the cabin. Let's talk about this princess. Proceed to the cabin. I'm gonna find a way to save her.
That's right, you can't stop all of us. We're going to sweep her off her feet if it's the last thing anyone does. Are these really the sorts of people you'd like to align yourself with? You're not at the cabin yet. You still have plenty of time to reflect on the situation. I just hope for all our sakes that you make the right call.
We'll proceed.
A warning. Before she will lie. We already told you we're not playing along with your little game. It's your lies that can't be trusted. Her beauty is the only thing in the world we can believe in. I think we've already been over this. I'm pretty sure he just likes the sound of his own voice. I do, but I also speak from the heart. My passions are too great to be stifled. They must be expressed. Sure, yeah, your passions are strong and all, but not everyone needs to hear them. Some things are better kept quiet. Don't pay their bickering any mind. Focus on the task ahead.
Our thoughts are getting real muddied with different perspectives.
The interior of the cabin is clean and elegant, its stone walls draped in fine threaded tapestries. A prison befitting a royal prisoner. The only furniture of note is an ornate wooden table with a pristine blade perched on its edge. The blade is your implement. You'll need it if you want to do this right. You walk up to the wall next to the basement door. What are you talking about? This isn't a wall. It's a mirror. Or at least it'll be a mirror once we wipe off that layer of grime. You reach forward and rub your hand against the cabin wall. I hope you know how ridiculous you look right now.
I wonder if every time we approach the mirror and try to look into it, it'll continue to do this.
But there was a mirror a second ago. And now it's gone. Pity. We could have a feather out of place and now we'll never know. We can't gallantly sweep her off her feet if we have a feather out of place.
This is a whole different cabin than last time.
Very different.
The music is interesting too.
Is it? I can't say I was paying much attention to the scenery last time around. Maybe that's because you haven't actually been here. I hope this means you'll finally drop that ridiculous past life nonsense. You haven't died, and you certainly haven't been killed by the princess. So focus up. Stop letting yourself get distracted.
I am distracted. Enter the basement, still with no blade. I want to see how much it changes.
The door to the
kind of
basement
interesting.
creaks
Ooh.
open, revealing
Beautiful.
an intricate stairwell. Gold-trimmed carpet glimmers in the light of the torches positioned along the walls. The basement almost seems welcoming in the dim firelight. But it's still a stone basement. If the princess lives here, slaying her is probably doing her a favor.
Still, every time. Even though this is like magnificent, slaying her is still doing her a favor
A
somehow.
soft voice carries up the stairs.
Hello? Is someone there?
Her voice, it's somehow even more beautiful than last time. I can hear wedding bells already. I've held my tongue till now, but you're taking this a little too far. We barely even know the princess.
True.
We can still do right by her without all this over-the-top fawning. Yes, for everyone's sake, you're not in love. Just remember that her charms are all part of the manipulation. You walk down the stairs and lock eyes
look at her
with the
dress.
princess.
She's
There's a heavy
prettier.
chain around her wrist, binding her to the far wall. My love, we're here to rescue you from your unjust and foul imprisonment. You know she can't hear you, right?
I was wondering.
She may not be able to hear my words, but surely she can hear my spirit. Oh, your spirit's plenty loud, all right.
It's you, my dashing hero. I was so worried you wouldn't come back.
Ah, so she does recognize us.
Do you hear that? She said we're dashing. And she called us a hero. Flattery really goes a long way with the two of you, doesn't it? Waiting for you to come back. I didn't want to believe your ravings back in the woods, but this is next to incontrovertible evidence. You've been here before. That's right, villain, and you killed us. Well, she killed us. Only because he made us try and kill her. It was self-defense. Our beloved's hands remain unstained by cruelty. And you've died before. So an entire world has been damned to oblivion. I'd really hoped I'd be the first, but what's done is done. What matters is you have a chance to do it right this time. Now, hold on. If she actually ended a world, are you sure we want to do this? Are you sure we want to rescue her?
We don't know for certain that she ended that world. You killed me last time and it hurt a lot. Why did you do that? I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again? What happened after I died? I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there? I'm sorry about what happened last time. The narrator who sent me here to kill you took over my body. It was extremely unfair. Or just rescue the princess. I have to ask, did you end the world after you killed me back there?
I don't know. Was I supposed to have ended the world? Would that have made you happy?
Isn't that just like our darling princess? She wants to make us happy. My heart melts further with every word that passes through her beautiful lips. Are you listening to her? That's a confession.
No, I don't want the world to end. I have no feelings one way or the other about the world ending. Honestly, the world sucks. People are a plague, and I hope you brought a slow and painful death to them all. No. No, I don't want the world to end.
Then I didn't end the world.
See? She didn't confess anything. She is innocence itself. I'm not so sure.
You killed me last time, it hurt a lot. I didn't bring a knife. Do I have to cut you out again?
I'm okay with whatever you come up with. You can cut my arm off again.
We won't be laying a finger on her perfect wrists, and indeed, we won't even have to. Do you see how dainty her hands are? We'll be able to slip her right out with no harm done. What? No, she's a prisoner here. You can't just slip her hand through the chains. Why are you two arguing over the logistics of slipping her hand out of her shackles? She just said she'd be okay with any idea we came up with. Am I the only one here who thinks that's weird? She didn't care last time. Why should she care this time? That's our stoic, smiling angel.
No.
You're right. It's extremely bizarre behavior and further evidence that she's a monster who's not to be trusted. So go ahead and slay her.
Just rescue
No.
her.
I can't let you do that. If you take another step towards the princess, You'll what? Take over our body and force us to try and kill her? I would if you had a weapon. Not on my watch, villain. My passions contain titanic depths, and if you try anything that might harm our dearest, I will end our life without a second thought.
Oh, man. We could jump out that window.
You wouldn't. I would. I'd listen to him if I were you. He has a lot of strong feelings. And doesn't the world end if we don't stop her?
Oh, wow, that
Approach
was
the
easy.
princess and gingerly slide her hand from her bindings. That shouldn't have worked. I'll be damned. We're doomed. I can't believe it. But I guess I have to. I told you. There's no life more worth living than that of a true believer.
I'm free, and you're not trying to kill me this time. Thank you. Thank you so much.
The princess jumps up and smothers you in a joyful embrace. Ugh.
Cute.
If only you had a weapon, one slip of the wrist and your pristine blade would be buried in her back and everyone out there would be saved. Luckily for Mr. Romance, we don't have a weapon. Who needs a weapon when we have the power of love on our side?
What do we do now?
What do you want to do? We leave and then we have our whole lives to figure out what we want to do next. What do you want to do?
Let me guess. End the world?
No.
Spoken with the rank cynicism of someone who has never felt love in his heart.
I don't actually know. Nobody's ever asked me what I wanted before.
She doesn't even know what she wants. You may have had her all wrong. What if this whole thing is just a misunderstanding? What if she doesn't want to end the world? You're so gullible. Is the only thing you've ever doubted the actual truth?
I think I want to leave. And I think...
The princess closes her eyes in deep reflection. And then she shrugs.
I don't know. What do you want to do?
I want you to tell me what you want. There must be something you want. Do you want to enter the world? I just want to leave. We can figure out the rest later. If you want to leave, then let's leave.
That sounds perfect.
The princess takes your hand,
Cute.
the last hopes of the entire world slipping through your fingers as they intertwine with hers. We have each other. We don't need the world for our happy ending. I like to think that you do, actually. Look, I have my doubts, but the choice has been made and this is happening. You don't have to mope about it. I will mope about it, because moping is the only recourse you love-blind fools have left me with. You and the princess walk up the stairs hand in hand. Ugh, look at the way she's smiling at you. She doesn't have to be so happy about this.
Of course she does, if she's been trapped in a basement her whole life, and then expected to just die someday.
What happens after we walk up the stairs? Let's see. Oh, isn't that interesting? The door slams in your face and the lock clicks. That's a familiar move. Did I do that last time? Then you should know that you won't be able to leave.
Oh no! Did someone lock us in here? That's not fair! We're supposed to leave now.
She's right. It isn't fair. But the unfairnesses of the world are no match for the strength of true love. Enough with this true love nonsense. You just met her. Of course you wouldn't understand. Our passions run deeper than anything you have ever known. Are you listening to this? You don't have to go along with the every whim of that delusional voice.
Maybe we do.
I'm just along for the ride at this point.
Do you think you can open it? I think we can open it if we try it together. I think I've got this. Open the door by yourself. I think we can open it together. With the power of magic and friendship on our side, we can do anything.
Yeah, let's do it.
Like a pair of teenagers in love, you and the princess place your hands on the door. And the lock clicks. And
Amazing.
The door flips open. Are you kidding me? I told you our love was insurmountable. You and the princess make your way upstairs, and the blade.
Oh,
That's
there's
right.
the
There's
dagger.
still a chance for you to do the right thing. Take the blade from the table and slay her before it's too late.
You're not
You're
doing
enjoying
that.
this, aren't you? You're taking every opportunity you can to draw out the end of the world and make me suffer. I hate you. You know, if her walking out that door is really going to end the world, can't we all just stay here? Seems like an easy win for everyone. That's not how this works. Yes, what he said. That's not how this works. Obviously, we have to leave with her. It's our happy ending.
All we need to be happy is each other. What if we just stayed here and built a life together? Stop it with these interruptions. I already made up my mind. We're leaving. Just ignore them. Huh.
That's the way out. We're going to leave together, just like you wanted.
Yes, I suppose you are going to do that, aren't you? You cross the room, opening the door to the cabin, and then you step outside.
Oh, wow. Romantic haze, your level set you free.
Our happy
So pretty.
ending at last.
We did it. What should we do now?
Where did everything go? Where did he go? Oh, is he gone? I hadn't noticed. I was too busy staring deep into our beloved's eyes.
I'm cold.
Oh.
Is being happy supposed to be so cold?
She's cold. Quick, our feathers. Pluck them all and weave her a coat worthy of a princess.
Ah. Wow. That was so cool. But you don't get the chance to make that jacket, nor will you ever. It's time for you to leave. Memory returns.
She's gone. Where did she go? Should we try and find her? And is that a mirror? Why is it here? Why now?
Of course you're scared. This is the end for you, but it's not the end for me. Approach the mirror. I'm just gonna keep approaching it silently. You approach the
This
mirror.
doesn't feel right. It feels different. Final. Yes. I fear that we won't like what we'll see. What if we just sit here and preen for a while? That can't hurt, right?
The voices feel small, distant as you approach. Gaze into your reflection. Silence as you reach forward. They're gone once again. The mirror always makes them leave, but you need to see what's in it. The bloat, you've grown. Interesting. You've grown. Huh. You find yourself in the long quiet once again. Proceed to the cabin. Ah. You are at the cabin.
Flickering lights and empty cityscapes become pockets of vitality and movement. I am more than I was before. Whenever you are ready, I will wipe your slate clean once again.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed? What does it feel like to change this? Or what does it feel like to change like this? When this is all done, do you know what you want to do? You know that at the end of this, once you're finished, I'm going to kill you, right? When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I've done before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. Oh, why? What do you want me to bring you next time? Do you have any thoughts on this vessel? I don't want to hurt you, but the more times I go back, the worse I fear things will be. What do you feel about me? These vessels I've been bringing you, I've hurt them. How many more vessels do I need to bring you? And what if I don't want to bring you any more vessels? What if I just wait here forever? I'm ready to go back, attack the entity, destroy your body. Interesting. What? Okay. Whew, I just thought, whew. Okay. Do you have any thoughts on this vessel?
This one is soft and delicate. You molded her to love you, and she'll make for a gentle heart. Do not mourn her. She has served her purpose.
Are you the same being as you were before? How much have you changed?
Is a child the same as an infant? I am an unbroken pattern, but every vessel gives fresh perspectives and carves new avenues of expression. I am different, but I am the same.
Everything you say feels like a riddle. Can you give me a single straight answer? What does it feel like to change like this?
eyes close in reflection. Perspectives meld together, and the breadth of my experience stretches to new corners. There are contradictions, conflicts in my nature, and there are familiarities that bind everything together. It feels correct. This is what I need to be. This is the only path forward.
When this is all done, do you know what you want to do?
With every gift you bring me, I excavate the alleys of what I am meant to be, and every exploration yields new and complicated truths. What I will be is different than what I am, and what I am is different from what I was. I cannot tell you what desires I will hold when I have changed. But in this moment, all I want is to know myself and to know you.
When I go back, it's as if an invisible wall closes around me. Why can I not do the same things I did before? You have been kinder to me than anyone else I've met. Thank you. What do you want me to bring you next time?
Gifts aren't what someone tells you to bring them. My joy is in seeing what you choose. There are no wrong answers, and every perspective illuminates my shadows and shares new secrets.
Why?
Why wouldn't I be kind to you? You are the only thing I know that isn't me.
I'll say thank you then. I don't have that option. So, you don't have any preferences on how you'd like to change or grow?
My preference is for you to show me what you would like me to see. I cannot know the ways I wish to grow, for I have yet to feel them. It is you who guides me down the thin trail of perspective and memory.
Interesting. I'm ready to go back.
I will long for your return, but it will give me time to reflect on what I am. We will meet again.
Everything goes dark, and you die. Chapter 1, The Hero and the Princess. A gentle heart, bring the damsel to her.
In the wood.
Oh, wow, we haven't saved yet. Okay. This is where I'm gonna end today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it so far. I cannot wait to play more. I really just, this game is so beautiful, and it really makes you think about all of your actions, and I love games like that. My favorite genre is psychological horror, if you can't tell. So this game is just everything I could ever want and more in a game. So hopefully you like it so far. Please comment down below your thoughts about it, and like, has it made you realize anything about yourself and your actions within your life? And if not, like, what parts do you like? I guess like the art, do you like how it moves so subtly, like water almost, like a reflection in water? But yeah, I really look forward to hearing your guys' thoughts on this game. I look forward to playing a lot more like it, and definitely playing more of this game. It's just so fascinating, and the character design of the princess, after all of the different facets of her have combined into one, or the vessels, if you will, it's just gorgeous, and I just love everything she has to say. It's going to be really hard to choose the endings where you have to be mean to her, because that's just not something I'm good at doing consciously. But yeah, either way, I really hope that you guys enjoyed today's video. If you want to find ways you can support me, you can like the video down below if you haven't already. You can comment your thoughts, as you know how much they mean to me. I love hearing what you guys have to say or what you think about the games I'm choosing. You can subscribe if you haven't already and you do like my content. I play a lot of, I guess, RPGs, I guess horror RPGs so far, but that'll change soon. I will hopefully get back to Paper Lily. I know I keep saying it, but like I just have a lot of passions, okay? I get really excited about different things. So hopefully we can finish this and Look Outside and Paper Lily eventually. But I also have an Instagram or a TikTok. I post a lot of art content there. I'd say I've been posting more regularly to TikTok. Instagram is kind of like a lost rabbit hole at this current moment in time. But yeah, if you'd like to follow me down there, you totally can, and don't forget to tag me at probably a dork, or use hashtag probably a dork if you want to share your art. I would love to see it. But yeah, that is all I have for today's video. So I hope that you guys have a wonderful day or night wherever you are. Don't forget to drink water, and bye-bye.